Hi, everybody, and happy Thursday. Welcome to my channel. I am Kendra, and today on my channel, I will be doing an open collab, and it's hashtag Thursday BookTube, and it's hosted at My Mountain Home and Kitchen and at Life with Patty. So you can look at, read anything, and then talk about it. Oh, you don't even have to read it; just look at it. You can have read it a long time ago and have memories of reading it and tell about it. You know, who wrote it, what was it called, what took place in the book. Just something that you could have read it in the sixth grade and it was a great book. Something I did one of those. So if you're new, I do something a little bit different every day, but I do a lot of crafting and I do a lot of collabs. So collabs are something that if somebody does an open collab and you're seeing that open collab, you're welcome to join it. Not all collabs are open and some are closed too, and they'll tell you who's in it in the title and description. Okay, so what I have, first I just want to tell you what I'm doing. I'm drinking some coffee. Oh, here's what I did. I think I did I should have put that grocery haul up by now. I got some of that protein, what was it called? Ensure Protein. And it has a whole bunch of protein in it and 1 gram of sugar, which is less than coffee creamer. So I'm putting it in my coffee just a little bit at a time, and I think it's a good idea. I like it. It's not sweet at all, but it does have undertones of chocolate, just a little tiny bit. And they have other flavors. I just happen to be a chocolate fan. All right, so other than that, last night we started this puzzle. It's 1,000 pieces. It's a Ravensburger puzzle, and those I think are from Germany. And this is one of a series of classic tales. So I think this is supposed to be Hansel and Gretel. I could be wrong. I see no witch. Maybe she is in there somewhere. Oh, goodness gracious. Is that supposed to be the witch right there? Yes, right after I said it. And I looked and I looked and I looked. Anyway, it's like a cross between Candyland, Hansel and Gretel, and Snow White Lost in the Forest. All of these critters lining the edges. So we're just getting together with the family, stopping by and putting together pieces around the edge right now. And then we'll get busy on the middle. That's how we go. Now, let me see if I can tell you about my book. So my book isn't that great of a book. I got it at a thrift store a long time ago. I believe this is from the 80s. It's called A Christmas to Remember. It's a good book. I'm not saying it's not. I did say I wasn't a great book. It's not important to me. I paid probably less than $1 for it at a thrift store many years ago and have never done a thing out with it other than keep it on a shelf. So I have a Come Collage with Us, hosted by Alma Tyser and, oh my word, Brenda at Grammy's Homestead. Maniac Grammy's Homestead. She puts on a collab every month, and there's a theme every month that you do your collage, and it's Christmas. And so I'm going through and picking out pictures out of this. And this would also be great for those of you that do blue books. If you go to garage sales, thrift stores, library book sales, these are a great idea. So let me show you what I got taken out first. Now, a gingerbread house is just a must. And then I got some music here. Angels We Have Heard on High, and I'm just going to cut pieces of that, not the whole thing. What Child Is This? And then I love this. It's just it's a big church, but it looks small because it's off in the dark, and it's got a little manger right there in the front, and I liked that, and I'm going to put that on there. So let's go through this. A Christmas to Remember, and show you the back. And it says, with this book, you can recapture the joy and goodwill of long ago. Hold on, I'll put my glasses down because they do no good on the top of my head. Okay. Long ago Christmases, as well as create new memories for your family. From hearty holiday recipes to charming crafts for festive decorating and gift giving to uplifting stories and traditional carols, A Christmas to Remember presents everything you need to make your most memorable Christmas ever. Okay, I have a prescription for new glasses. I'm not seeing close up as well as I used to. I'm sorry, far away. I've got reading glasses for close up, but you know. So anyway, here's the first one. The sleigh ride in the snow, in the sunbeams. This is beautiful too. And you can tell these are all 80s. I loved feety jammies. All my kids wore feety jammies until they got too tall, and then we would cut the feeties off. Not from the child, from the jammies. And they would wear it some more. So, and here's another one of that same kiddo, which would fit better in the collage than the great big one, I bet. Old ornaments, new memories, Advent brings togetherness. Lots of good ideas here. Here's a really vintage one. I like that one. This vintage one is cool. What would that be, do you think? The 40s, maybe? I'm thinking 40s, but maybe I'm wrong. Aww. Triplets in their jammies. Those children are probably 40 by now. There's another one. Ma in her cap. Ma in her bonnet and me in my cap. I can't remember with the words to that. Okay, so then Daddy reading a story by the fire. We used to have some different kind of dishes. What is that, turkey tetrazzini or something, probably? Maybe, I don't know. That looks good. That's a good idea for presentation for Christmas. Holiday brunch ideas. Doubled ham and cheese balls with appetizers and beverages. Cranberry apple punch. Cranberry orange pancakes, like that. Well, here's another spread. That looks good to me. It looks like sweet potato, broccoli, onion, cranberry. Yes, ma'am, I would eat that. Little Cornish hens. Those are so adorable. Ooh, fruitcake. That reminds me, I have a fruitcake put away I need to get out pretty soon because it's December. Red cabbage, roast duck. I love roast duck, roast goose, all of those, but they're too expensive. That's very pretty, isn't it? You could do that easily. That almost looks like a snowflake. I bet it was meant to be a snowflake. Fruit and nut breads, holiday wreaths, cross stitch. Well, that's interesting. A gingerbread man and some bar cookie things. That's probably a cookie roll log. They make a log and then slice it. That'd be the easy way to go, I'll tell you. Okay. Nutty news. Toasting nuts brings out their flavor. So just a whole lot of different recipes here. I'm going to try to get through the recipes section. But the pictures are cool for a glue book or for a collage for sure, I think. But, you know, I was raising kids in this era, so for me it's got memories tied to it. Oh, look at you. I had drapes like that, or sconces, or whatever you want to call them. Not sconces. Ooh, that's kind of cool what she did with her overhead lamp. I don't think it would go over well here, though. Let's see, a sleigh for a coffee table? What an awesome idea. Love what they did with their mantle here. Oh, vintage pictures again. I really like those. I need a glue book just for vintage pictures. I just figured that out because, not just from this book, from lots of other books, because that made my heart say, "Oh, I like that." So that's whatever I want to make my glue books out of. Things that really... Here's one. Oh, Christmas tree. Simple gifts. How to make cards. And I think this predates all of the card making companies. I might be wrong. Caps for kids. When we got up this morning, it was like 32 degrees. It was cold. Not in the house. I mean, outside. Oh, look at that sweater somebody made her. That's precious. A doll baby. So these are stories. A gesture from the heart. How I spent my Christmas quarter. A stranger's gift. And then examples of trees from back in the day. Looks like she's got her knitting going. No, it's not. She's opening. It's a necklace. I thought it was knitting needles. Very, very cool. And patterns for making sewing stuff. And a cute Santa from your garden. That's a gourd, I guess. Little stuffed reindeer, I think. Or no, those aren't reindeer, Kendra. Got a lamb, a bunny, a cow, and a piggy. Piggy. Drums, bells. What would you call that? A shelf setter? Just big claws. Bears, precious memories, some house ideas. I know it's out of style, and I know it's old-fashioned, and you'd only see it in some, but like, this reminds me of my husband's grandmother's house in Alabama. I love that style. Really pretty. A wreath homemade. Stockings knitted. Sew a Saint Nick. A soft touch for Santa. I've always loved grandfather clocks. I've never had one, but I don't know where I'd put one even if I had one. I just think they're beautiful. Ranch-style farmhouse, is that what you would call that? Maybe not, because it's got an upper level. Somebody will tell me. Look at that. Oh, Christmas play. Just lots and lots of neat nativity photos and examples. We're getting to the end. Angels Unaware, another touching story. And Santa's hugging the kiddos from around the world, maybe? I'm not sure what that is. It had an American flag, though. And this is kind of dark, and maybe they meant for it to be, but, you know, this is obviously a neighborhood. We have a place like this around in our town where it's just one family who has gone crazy wonderful, putting animated things up and trains and it looks like you're at Chuck E. Cheese, you know, with the animated critters and stuff. So, oh goodness, here's another beautiful vintage. I still love tinsel. My husband won't have it, though. So, that is my BookTube Thursday. And thank you, too, for hosting this. And I will tag you below so that everybody can see your channels. And I think I'm going to try to do something Christmassy each week for December now, because it doesn't last long enough for me, and I love it. Take care, everybody. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like my video if you did. I think likes count more than even people who subscribe. It's what it's looking like to me, though, so I don't know. I have plenty of subscribers. I'd like some more likes if you like what you saw. Don't be shy. Also, say howdy, and I'll say howdy right back. Bye-bye, everybody.